Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be discussing specificity in CSS, a concept that can be tricky to understand but is essential for creating effective styles. Specificity in CSS is the value assigned to a selector that determines how specific the rule is. In simple terms, specificity is a way of determining which styles will apply to an element when there is a conflicting rule. Let's take a closer look. Following along from the previous videos, you should already have the index.html file set up to point to an external CSS file. Let's clear out the code between the body tags. If you do not already have this set up, pause the video and take a moment to add this code to your index.html file, as well as creating a separate file called styles.css inside a CSS folder. I've also included links in the description where you can find this code. You can use that to get started. Now let's add 3 divs inside the body. Inside the first div, add an h1 as well as a paragraph. For the h1, I'm going to call this section 1. For the paragraph, say this is the first paragraph in section 1. I'm actually going to copy this twice for each of the sections. I'm going to change this to section 2, change this to section 2, change this to section 3, and change this to section 3. Now for the paragraph in the second section, I'm going to give it a class of green. And then for the paragraph of the third section, I'm going to give it an ID of specific as well as a class of green. Over in the styles.css file, let's clear out the existing code. First, I'm going to add a style for the specific ID. And I am going to make the text color red. Next, I'm going to style the class of green and make the color green. Then I'm going to style all paragraphs to have a text color of blue. Notice with this code, the third paragraph has a conflicting CSS style. This is setting it to red and this is setting it to blue. If you saw the video about the last rule, you would venture to guess that this would probably take precedence, but specificity actually overrides the last rule. The text color here is red because the ID is more specific than a more general paragraph selector. Specificity is calculated using a combination of the element, class, and ID selectors in a rule. The more specific the selector, the higher the specificity value. And that's how specificity works in CSS. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the description for additional resources. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below.